Hello.
Here on the chat.
Hello. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out hard and then probably back off before the sprint.
Oh, hey guys, I'm leaving Discord. We'll be back after the race. Have a good one. Good luck, everyone.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
Right, everyone.
Yeah. Well, everyone.
And, yeah, obviously catch up after. I think I'm going to stick on and then just for a bit of encouragement if you need it. Or I need it.
I'll be on. I'll put my music on too.
I'm going off. That allows me to get some extra cooling. Hello.
It's true, actually, all that breathability of your ears.
This is the first segment. The
Arena is not a segment. The first one is cafe.
Sweet.
Which way are we going up the Petit Con? Is it the S's? The
S's, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's just like last week.
The same route as Tuesday, is it?
Yeah, but thankfully we haven't got the Bologna TT and the Alpine on legs and the Duchy Estate crit beforehand.
That was crucial. That was brutal last week. That was awful. It was worst recovery. It took me days to recover from that.
No, I know what you're saying. It was pretty painful.
Enjoy it, guys. I'll be back after the race.
Okay, have a good ride, everyone.
Yep.
Enjoy it, guys.
Enjoy.
Is there any benefit to be had from changing to a climbing bike just before the climbing segment?
Definitely not, because you'll lose 30 seconds changing, and the climbing bike might save you 3 or 4 seconds.
10 seconds.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. I'll dispel that idea from my mind then.
The only thing is, if you are just going for the segment points, not your overall finish time. Okay, well, I'm sticking to my plan, but I'm last.
Enjoy it, guys. Have fun.
I need my fan on. You got a minute? focus off at the wall. Yeah, thank you. Amazing. Nice ride. Nice about this. Need you to pace, George.
Anyone can see target times when they get to the sprint. I'm way behind, so I'm going all in on the segments.
22.92.
Okay, it's pretty tasty.
Just posted 23. It's hard.
It's 3 of us in the top 6. Nice work. So it looks like Chris is our second counter now, so make sure you're prioritising and looking after yourself.
Yeah, I'm not recovering, but I'll keep going.
Okay, I think with everyone through, we've got 5th, 6th and 8th in that sprint. That's pretty good. Great ride, Thomas. Stay strong. Doing amazing. And just checking the time cut. I think we're okay. It should be about 10 minutes, shouldn't there?
battle.
Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, so you know that Electric Spirit is a team to beat in this league.
Good work, everyone. Got you. Last push.
Oh, 1 km to go. This is so hard.
Okay, Steph, just watch the
Long
bridge.
descent afterwards. Think about the descent. It will go much faster. But what do you think? Really, you've done the biggest part of it. And then
Yeah, just count it down, Steph. Every 100 meters is under your wheels. Just keep on.
Keep on.
Don't let the power drop. All right, just keep pushing.
Who's on course?
It's like Dan's just finished. Well done, Dan.
Well done, man.
Yeah, well done, everyone. I had a crack on all the segments except the last one. There was no way I could get in the points there. I was a bit wary because a few times Thomas was nearly in the top 10 on the segments, just at the speed he was going, and I was a bit wary that we would take points from him, which ultimately would be better for the team. So, but I don't think that happened. I think he was like 14th on one, 13th on another, so it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, he finished third. Very strong. Are you here?
Wow.
Thomas? I think I saw him here, but maybe he left again.
No, Thomas was flying, and actually he was really close on most of the segments as well. You see, well, he was in the top 10 on the Petty KON. So no, he bagged a load of points.
Which one?
Thomas, hey.
Which one are you talking about? I think we have two.
I think you got some great points.
Yeah, great riding.
And Julian got 15, I think. Craig, you were 17th or so.
No,
Well done to Rick and Ollie.
Yeah, I think Chris was 17th.
Oh, was it Chris? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I think you guys were the first four finishes, and then I was 49th, but I got points on the sprint and the KOM, so I think it's probably sixth and 8th, but it's not a lot of points. So I suspect the high finishes are most important.
I don't understand how you can manage to sprint when you're already at maximum speed.
What I did is about a minute before the sprint, I just knocked it back to about 3.5 watts a kilogram, and then I went long on the sprint. So I built the speed before the segment and treated it like a minute's effort. But yeah, there were some guys really flying still.
I think second place, and then the guy behind me was trying to close. He just flew by on the sprint and got, 5 seconds on me.
Thing is, it really hurt. That was the problem. And then the aqueduct's a 30-seconder, and I was like, actually, it took me some recovering even before it. But I figured, if you're committing to it, you might as well, because I knew I wasn't going to get particularly great finish points. You thought, hey, let's just have a blast and go for it.
I went all in on the aqueduct, and unless someone at the back took it, I think I took first, but then I lost 21 places. So I was in 11th over the top of the aqueduct. Because I buried myself on it, I lost 20 points in places getting to the line, so ended up back where I started.
I think the points for 11th are pretty high, so I think when I'm around position 50, I can afford to take the risk, I guess.
Yeah, although look, the points, it's only the top 3 places. So there's like a 10-point gap between first and second. There's a 5-point gap between second and third. And then all the way down after that, it's just 1 point a place. So it's really podium, or it's literally a point a place all the way down. Yeah. So actually, I figured if I could get 20 points and only lose 10 places, it was worth it. But as it was, it wasn't.
Sometimes you got to roll the dice, haven't you? I've got a feeling though. I thought the first across the line points were 10 for first, but the fastest through were 20 for first, down to 5 for 10. So it may still be worth a few.
There were no first across lines in the iTT.
No, it's only the segment, so it's 20 for first, down to 5th for 10th, I think. But it's a lot to take on, so but could well be wrong on that.
I mean, the flip side is that the aqueduct started at 19 minutes into the race, so I'm pretty sure by burying that, I'm now back in A. So I won't be able to race the rest of the series anyway, I don't think.
Okay, we'll see. We'll check your 20 minutes when
you'll
you finish.
get an upgrade. They'll say upgrade, and then you'll have to go into the A team.
Yeah, but if I was, it depends what they want to do because it's first race of the series. We'll see. I was when I looked down after the effort on my computer on my bike, I was at 274 for 20 minutes, which would put me over. But we'll see. We'll see what happens after they sort it out.
You didn't turn into a sandbagger, did you, Tom?
If I think I was sandbagging, I probably wouldn't have maxed out the last minute of the 20 minutes. I think that's anti-sandbagging when you're pretty much on the limit, but you go the aqueduct anyway.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's shooting yourself in the foot, that is, Tom.
I know. I think, Tom, you even predicted it, and you even just put out a massive shout. You broadcast it to the world.
Well, I knew where that aqueduct was going to come. So, and the thing is, if I had backed off a little bit earlier, I'd have probably gone harder on the aqueduct anyway. So, I think with the sprint and the aqueduct both inside the first 20 minutes, you're going to max out on your 20-minute power.
Yeah, it's just
You're in the book. Go on, sorry.
At the beginning of the series to get rid of sandbaggers. That's probably a purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, I've never ever sandbagged because it's that thing. I'm always going to go as hard as I can. It's just if I'm in form, I'm a low A. If I haven't that much riding, I'm a high B.
Yeah. No. I mean, that was not a reason that you. I think it was just a smart move and the team to structure the series that way.
Yeah, I think more and more series have started doing something similar. The Rhino series that a few of us did the other week started, admittedly, it was a 45-minute time trial, but it still started with a time trial. So I think I think a few series have started using those because at least then if someone does something extraordinary the week after, you've got a really good comparison because in theory, everyone should be pretty much on their FTP for an individual time trial, shouldn't they?
Yeah, I forgot all about that idea of pacing and was basically riding far too hard. And then somewhere near the aqueduct, Daniel just cruised past me, at which point I realised that I was dying.
For some reason, I also had a bright idea about 5k in that when Rick was closing up to me, if I accelerated, it would pace him because he would chase my back wheel. So I ended up then digging again just to try and be a target.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks.
Well, I thought you were probably cruising, and it would give you someone up the road to chase.
Yeah, I was going for a negative split, and I think it worked.
Yeah, I figured you were.
Yeah, I went negative as
But
well.
the weird thing is, I had a higher watt per kilogram than the winner, and a higher absolute watt, and I was still 11 seconds slower.
Yeah. And the thing is that, like, obviously there's a little bit in where you put the effort in and stuff like that, but 11 seconds is a big gap on a 30 whatever minute race.
Yeah, and I was closing on the climb, so it's not that he got an advantage there.
He must have a magic bike. He's obviously found some secret combination on the bike that Zwift Insider hasn't yet.
Maybe it's really short.
Perhaps he's one of these 3'6", 80-kilogram riders.
I was checking the segment times on Zwift Power, and we did score some points. See Santo on the pavé sprint. Craig, Thomas, you scored some points, so well done, guys.
Yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. So, no, it was a lot of fun, and it's always the team thing's always great. And actually, it was nice just having a few other things to think about tonight. So, again, thanks again for everyone for joining. I think I'm starting to enjoy some of these team events more than ZRL, just because there's more of us involved and it's a bit more complex.
And there's opportunity to do a few more things as well. There's a bit more variety, isn't there? Like ZRL's great because of the standard, but it has become a little bit sort of formulaic in terms of like the style of racing, how it all pans out. Every week is fairly similar.
Yeah, I think that I like the fact there's such variety here and it's different events, and already we're like, oh, what's next week and how are we going to play it? And and actually, Tom, if you do get upgraded, I think my average is only 3.9 there, so maybe we can swap.
Yeah, I think looking at the rules though, I think you're only allowed to change teams if you upgrade. I think you can come out of a team, but once you're out of a team, you're sort of essentially out of the series, or that's how I read the rules.
Yeah, you pointed that out. I missed it as well. I thought we could leave a rider out and then put it back in afterwards, but that might not work. So let's take a look at the roster for the next few weeks, because I know George will miss 1 or 2 races. But if you take him out, he can't return.
No, there's other things going on. If I upgrade, I'll just go and ride the Herd series or something like that instead. But I'll see what happens after the day.
There'll be options, and also we can, when there's different events, we can play to our strengths a bit as well. And if somebody's going to be really well suited to something, I'm very happy to duck out. So, my legs are a little lacking at the moment, so I'll either work or make way. So we'll have a think nearer the time.
Yeah, we might need to find a couple of B riders to join on the TTT, because there you really have a big advantage if there's 8 of you or only 4 or 5. So just find a couple of our teammates who want to join just for the TTT to fill up the roster for that one. That will be a big advantage.
Yeah, because I could only see 5 dots in the race. Were there only 6 Bs tonight? Florian didn't ride in the end, did he?
I think there were 6 on the roster in B and 8 in A. I'm not sure.
I think there were 7.
Florian texted me that he had some trouble getting into the race.
Yeah,
okay.
So that he had trouble with, but he was just busy with other stuff that he couldn't make it.
Okay, so there were 7, but 6 rode. So
okay, but he's still on the roster if you can join next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Dirt mentioned it might take him about a day to finalize all the points, so we'll get a message through the captain's channel, I suppose. I'll let you know.
Cool. And I did put a message up on the TTT group. If anyone wants to do Thursday, let me know soon and I'll register a team. But I guess probably a bit like sort of ZRL all the time. This is going on Tuesday. It's there if people want to do it. I'll register, but I won't push it too hard because I know there's like holiday season and work and riding outdoors, and everyone's got this on a Tuesday. So we'll pick up on Thursdays as and when people want to.
Okay, thanks, Tom.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. I'm pretty keen. It's just can't do this week, and I must admit, looking at all the courses they've got over the next few weeks, none of them particularly grab me. They're all a bit of a faff in a TTT. So.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is we can always do our own thing. Like if we just want to get together on a Thursday night and set up a route and do a training ride or whatever, we can always do that as well. But
That's a good idea. Maybe even we do get some early ZRL recons in, although they haven't announced the routes yet, have they? So, or even for this, you know, go and have a look at some of the newer routes.
I reckon there'll be a London TTT in ZRL. We can just go around London on either Greater London or Greatest London, and you've got a 99% chance it's going to be in the series.
Good idea.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to duck out and get showered and dinner and stuff. Thanks, everyone. I'll catch you soon.
Yeah, have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, me too. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks. Always a pleasure riding with you guys. So catch you later.
See you guys.
Bye.
All right.
Hey, Julian, are you here? Julian?
Yes, I am.
Hey, was that your very first TT?
Yeah, exactly. It was. And it was very.
Sorry, I lost you there for a second.